なる声に応え、恐れず進む。心の向くまま、気負いなき。
いつでも出撃可能よ。
早朝の空気はゆったりとした音楽のようです。いつまでも味わいがつきません。忘れられぬものです。この福幾たる局長がもたらす優越は。またのご来店を私に命令を。
準備完了。 準備完了。
一杯のコーヒーが一日の活力を呼び覚ますのです。必要なのはコーヒー。
刀はもうさや。やっいってらっしゃい。さちれ受けてた。やっせいちれわかった。さやっ終わりだ。よっご飯の時間。見切ったちれさあはっ受けてたちれやっ刀はもうさや。さあやったさやったやっちれさやっさだよ。この木を逃さず破竹の形。はっ止めてごらん。終わりだ。私にやらせて。さあ受けてた。やっやっさあそうか変われ。はっせいちれはっ
俺様の出番だ。
そうか出番。
この木を逃さずちれはっ私が見えるの。さ 隙を逃さず。終わりだ。はっしはっ。刀はもう鞘。勝負。やっやっやっ。終わりだ。この刀に誓おう。破竹の形。刀はもう鞘。
勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぎ容赦はしない刀はもう早く破竹の形耐えてみせる受けて立つせいふっやっ悪直残刀はもう早い勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次やっ耐えてみせる主を私にやっちれ容赦はしない刀はもう最後
私の番だよ
悪直残 刀はもう鞘だ。
よっ。
分かった。行動開始。
お悩み飛んでけ。それ
受けてた。 可能さや。
カスモステオじゃあ
悪直残耐えてみせる。勝利。
主よ、私に救ってよ。
やっさ
あだら
わたんがわたわた
ここのな
わたんがわたわた受けて心してよける。キャッと終わりだ。
機を逃さん。さあ、刀はもう鞘。この刀に誓おう。受けてた。受けてた。終わりだ。心してよける。散れ。この気を逃さん。刀はもう鞘。勝利を上となし、狂乱はこれに次ぐ。回避を図る。見切った。上出来だ。散れ。やっせい。勝利を上となし、狂乱はこれに次ぐ。
私に命令を。
閣はここだよ。
私に命令を。出撃可能よ。
邪悪謀反。
火力総閣はここだよ。
わたんだ。
わった
わたわた。私に命令を。
何のご用ですの。
刀はもう早い。この気を逃さない。チリやっふっ受けてた。やっさふったた耐えてみせる。あ直ザン受けてた。やや終わりだ。
よそ見厳禁ですわ。急ぎなさい。
邪魔だ。
あうんの呼吸ですわ。極上の流れ星。
心してよける。やっせいだはっえいやっせいやっ終わりだ。この刀に誓おう。やっこの気を逃さず。やっやっやっ耐えてみせる。はっちれださやっだせちれはっやっへっだはっへっさ
ハッピーなのです
明鏡者我が心。
ここがハイライトです。よし、私ハッピーにするわね。見せたら最後です。
気をつかむ。耐えてみ
コスモクロスアップホームランですわ
見切った。勝利を上となし狂乱はこれに次ぐ。さや終わりだ。ちれ
バーニス、手を差します。
刀はもうちれやっ回避を図る。
お手伝い始まりだよ。
この刀に誓おう。はっやっはっはい見切った。やっ
最後に笑うのは私ですわ。
受けてた。刀はもう鞘。さあはっはっちれ受けてた。はっこの気を逃さず。上手にやっ耐えてみて。見せる。悪直残 終わりだ。受けてた。刀はもう鞘。
極上の流れ星。
勝利を上となし、狂乱はこれに次ぐ。えいや刀はもう鞘だ。受けてた。チリ終わりだ。
最後に笑うのは私ですわ。よっ。
受けて立つ。はっへっチリやっやっ刀はこの刀に誓おう。受けて立つ。やっ耐えてみせる。
極上の流れ星。
やっ受けて立つ。受けてた。終わりだ。
っしゃい。
受けてた。見切った。
気を見せたが最後ですわ。
受けてた。さあ、
負けないから。
せい受けてた。
気を見せたが最後ですわ。
見切った。受けてた。終わりだ。心してよける。
離れてよっか。
受けてた。
私たちは負けないから。
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. On my way.
Ready and
Very
waiting.
well.
Awaiting orders. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Agreed. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Ready and waiting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Commander. On my way.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. For king and country. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Commander, indeed.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Commander. For king and country. On my way. Indeed. 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 On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way. For king and country.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting.
Reporting.
Ready and waiting.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have
Acknowledged.
arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Signal flare detected from the south.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Reporting. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
New
Acknowledge.
construction options.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Acknowledge.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. New
Reporting.
construction
Affirmative.
options.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Ready and waiting. S1. Affirmative. Agreed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit lost. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Awaiting orders.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand. Soon we will stand invincible.
Construction complete.
Soon we will stand. Soon we will
Cannot
stand.
deploy here.
Soon we will
Building.
stand invincible. If you fail,
Commander. On my way. Indeed. On my way.
No survivors.
if you fail,
For king and country. Indeed.
I am the future.
Commander. On my way. For king and country. Indeed. On my way. For king and country. On my way.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Vehicle
Construction
affirmative.
options.
Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Training. Unit lost. Building. Unit ready. Training.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost. Repair. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. On
Waiting
hold.
orders. Affirmative.
Cancel.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Our base is under attack. Insufficient funds. On hold.
Reporting.
Construction complete. Cancel. Building. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Our base is under attack. Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repair.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing. Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. On hold.
Waiting
Cancel.
orders. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Our
Affirmative.
base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Repairing. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Our base is under attack.
Waiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing. Our base is under attack. Construction complete. Reconstruction options.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing. Building. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit
Yes, sir.
repaired. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired.
Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Vehicle affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Acknowledged.
orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes,
Silos
sir. Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. Primary
Reporting.
building
Yes,
selected.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed. Repairing. Silos needed. Primary building selected. Building. Unit ready. Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Repairing.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Cannot
Affirmative.
deploy here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Prepared.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Base is
Affirmative.
under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Waiting orders.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing. On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete. Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes,
Reporting.
sir. Affirmative. Vehicle. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Waiting orders.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting.
Repairing.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. Repairing. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient
Vehicle reporting.
funds. Repairing. Insufficient
affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit
Waiting
ready.
orders.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Unit ready.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Repairing. Building. Insufficient funds.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Unit
Awaiting
prepared.
orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit prepared.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Knowledge.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative. Knowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Knowledge. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Knowledge.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Knowledge.
Waiting orders. Knowledge. Affirmative. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Knowledge. Yes, sir.
Unit lost. Building. On hold. Cancel. Unit lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Awaiting
Building.
orders.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Vehicle
Building.
reporting.
Unit ready.
Waiting order. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Awaiting orders.
Commander.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Cannot
Affirmative.
deploy here.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, awaiting orders. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle
sir.
reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Okay.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Repairing. Insufficient funds.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
Repair.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Silos needed. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Yes,
Order.
waiting orders. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Repairing. Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Repaired. Unit lost. Unit
Vehicle reporting.
repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
prepared. Preparing.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Awaiting affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit prepared.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Awaiting orders.
Silos needed.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Building. Repairing.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Unit ready. Cancel. Building. Unit ready. Building. Construction complete. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Yes,
Construction
sir.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. No, affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Ready and waiting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Reporting order.
Building. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Awaiting Yes, sir. orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Vehicle
lost.
reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Evidence is under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
On hold. Cancel. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Building. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Awaiting orders.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Repairing. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit repaired.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit ready. Building. Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Awaiting
Reporting.
orders.
Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Repairing. New construction options. Training. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit ready. Training. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit ready. Training. Building. Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting
Construction
orders.
complete. Unit ready. Training. Unit repaired. Primary building selected. Insufficient
Reporting.
funds.
Reporting.
Repair.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Waiting orders.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Engineering. Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Engineering.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir. No,
Training.
affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, affirmative.
New construction options.
Reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete. Primary building selected. Low power.
Engineering.
Building.
Affirmative. Engineering. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Reporting.
Mission
Yes,
saved.
sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Engineering. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting.
Repairing. Primary building selected. Building.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Base
Affirmative.
is under attack.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, affirmative. Awaiting affirmative.
Unit ready. Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, engineering.
Low
Affirmative.
power. Building. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders.
Repairing.
Vehicle affirmative.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Repairing.
Acknowledged. Vehicle affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired. Repairing. Primary building selected. Training. Unit ready. Unit repaired. Training. Repairing.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Engineering.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Repairing.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired. Training.
Yes,
On
affirmative.
hold.
Engineering.
Cancel.
Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit repaired. Repairing.
Engineering.
Training.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Training. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training. Unit ready.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Engineering. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Engineering.
Training. Unit ready. Training.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Training.
Engineering.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Objective met.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Primary building selected. Building. Unit
Waiting
ready.
order. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Base is under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Prepare.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Repairing.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes,
Reporting.
sir.
Insufficient funds.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. On hold.
Reporting.
Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. At once.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. For king and country.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building infiltrated.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
reporting. Affirmative.
Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes,
On
sir.
hold.
Acknowledged.
Cancelled.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Reporting.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Reporting. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting order. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Waiting orders. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Awaiting
Acknowledged.
orders.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Reporting.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Vehicle
Reporting.
reporting.
Yes,
Waiting
sir.
order.
Reporting.
Acknowledged.
Waiting.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Reporting. Reporting. Yes, sir.
Mission accomplished. Reinforcements have arrived. Reinforcements have arrived.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Ready and waiting. Agreed. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit lost. New
Waiting
construction
orders.
options.
Reporting. Very well.
Building.
Reporting. Agreed.
Yes, sir. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Our base is under attack.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, Vehicle sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Awaiting orders.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Ready and waiting.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit lost. Unit lost. On hold. Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Our base is under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit lost.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
order.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Yes, sir.
reporting.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Awaiting
Building.
orders.
Affirmative.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here.
Yes, sir.
New
Acknowledged.
construction options.
Reporting.
Repairing.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Waiting order. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Vehicle
ready.
affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Affirmative.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Awaiting
Reporting.
orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Primary building selected. Building. On hold.
Awaiting orders.
Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Repair.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Silos
Affirmative.
needed. Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Our base is under attack. Silos
Awaiting
needed.
orders.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Silos
Acknowledged.
needed.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Silos needed. Building. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. New construction options. Repairing. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel. Unit repaired. Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Repair.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Awaiting orders.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Repair.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
repaired.
Acknowledged.
Repairing.
Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Reporting.
On hold.
Affirmative.
Cancel. Repairing.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission failed. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reinforcements
Affirmative.
have arrived.
Vehicle
Reinforcements
report.
have arrived.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
New
Affirmative.
construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir.
Ready and waiting. Read. Reporting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
New construction options. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building. On hold. Building. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Acknowledged.
orders.
Insufficient funds. Building. On hold. Cancel. Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Vehicle acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Agree. At once.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
New construction options.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Reporting.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Building. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Prepared. Unit ready. Building.
Vehicle
Construction
reporting.
complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
repaired.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Prepared.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Building. On hold.
Yes,
Cancel.
sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle Affirmative. reporting.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Construction complete. Unit ready. Building. On hold.
Awaiting orders.
Cancel.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here. Building.
Yes, sir.
On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Reporting.
sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unable to comply. Building in progress. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes,
Reporting.
sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
sir.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Silos.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative.
Silos
Affirmative.
needed.
Affirmative.
Silos needed.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building. Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yeah?
Unit ready.
Okay. Okay.
Building.
Okay.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Reporting.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission saved.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Reporting.
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 Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Ready and waiting.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yeah,
Unit ready.
okay.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds. Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Waiting
lost.
orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Acknowledged.
On hold. On hold. Building. Cancel.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah? Okay.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Reporting.
Prepare.
Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle.
Yes,
reporting.
sir.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Repairing. Insufficient funds. Repairing. Unit ready. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Unit repaired. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel. Construction complete. Unit repaired. Building. Repairing. Construction complete. Building. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Repairing.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
repaired.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
repaired.
orders. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Repairing.
Affirmative. Vehicle acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit repaired.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Vehicle. Reporting. Affirmative.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired. Mission saved.
Reporting.
Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing.
Awaiting
Vehicle
orders.
reporting.
Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired. Repairing. Unit repaired.
Yes, sir.
Repairing. Unit repaired.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yeah? Okay.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Yes, sir. Awaiting
Vehicle
orders.
reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Lost.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Yes, sir.
funds.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
Ready and waiting. Acknowledged.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Insufficient funds. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting order. Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building. On hold. Cancel.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
New construction options. Training.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Training.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Engineering. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Affirmative.
New construction options.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Primary building selected. Training.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Training.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes,
Training.
affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Training. Unit ready. Training.
Acknowledged.
Yes,
Unit
affirmative.
ready.
Reporting.
New construction
Affirmative.
options.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes.
Awaiting order. Reporting. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Engineering. Affirmative.
New construction
Vehicle
options.
acknowledged.
Engineering. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, affirmative.
New construction options. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Engineering.
Construction
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
complete. New construction options.
Awaiting
Low
orders.
power.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. Affirmative.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Yes, affirmative. 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 Engineering. Affirmative.
Awaiting affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unable to comply. Building in progress.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, affirmative. 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 Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting.
Engineering. Affirmative. Engineering. Yes, affirmative.
New construction
Affirmative.
options. Our base is
Awaiting
in
acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building. Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Our base
Yes,
is
sir.
under
No.
attack.
Affirmative.
Construction
Yes, sir.
complete.
Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Waiting
Building.
order. Affirmative.
Cannot deploy here.
Reporting. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Awaiting orders.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Prepared.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit repaired. Construction complete. Building.
Awaiting
Prepared.
orders. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel.
Yeah.
Construction
Yeah.
complete. Unit repaired. Unable
Okay,
to comply.
okay.
Building in progress.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Unable
Okay.
to comply.
Okay.
Building in progress.
Okay.
New construction
Yes, sir.
options. Building. On hold. Cancel. Building. Construction complete. Building.
Reporting.
Construction
Acknowledged.
complete.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Building. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Affirmative.
reporting.
Vehicle
Acknowledged.
reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Unit prepared.
yeah. Okay. Yeah,
Preparing.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Unit prepared.
Okay.
Building.
Yeah.
Preparing. Unit
Yeah.
prepared.
Yeah. Okay.
Unit ready.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Acknowledged.
Unit
Yeah.
prepared.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
prepared.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Yes, sir.
Preparing.
Affirmative. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared. Preparing.
Yes, sir.
Unit prepared. Preparing. Unit prepared. Preparing.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Unit prepared.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes,
Vehicle
sir.
reporting. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Reporting.
Mission accomplished.
Funeral rules, Lieutenant. Only the good news.
All civilians have been evacuated. Repeat. Sarin gas threat has been neutralized, General.
All right. Not too shabby. Give the man some stripes.
Yes, sir. Field promotion to sergeant effective immediately.
The commies are at it again, developing atomic capabilities. General Stavros has a Siberian informant who knows where the Soviet atomic processing facilities are hidden. Stavros insists on going to meet him, personally. Stubborn old mule thinks he's a damn field agent. Yeah. Damn. The Soviets must have gotten wind of the Stavros meeting. Intel received word of a large Soviet force moving to intercept. I told Stavros he'd get himself killed playing these spy games. Help him out any way you can. Once the old mule's back, use the information he's got and find and destroy the Red's atomic operations. Nukes, bases, convoys, everything. Kick those commies out of Siberia. For me.
"20 minutes remaining. Mission saved. Building. Our base is under attack. On hold. Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Acknowledge.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
is under attack.
Ready and waiting.
Prepare. Unit ready.
Vehicle affirmative.
Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting.
Prepare. Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Yes,
Building.
sir. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Prepare.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Reporting.
Unit prepared.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building. Mission saved.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base is
Acknowledged.
under attack.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Preparing.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Vehicle
Unit
acknowledged.
ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Awaiting order. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Preparing. On hold. Cancel. Building.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
prepared.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting.
Preparing.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Unit
Yes, sir.
prepared.
Acknowledged.
10 minutes
Acknowledged.
remaining.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative. Affirmative.
On hold. Cancel. Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds. Repairing. Repairing.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Vehicle report. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Warning. 5 minutes remaining.
Acknowledged.
Yes,
Unit
sir.
ready.
Report, sir.
Training.
Awaiting
Yes, sir.
orders. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Waiting
Affirmative.
orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Warning.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
4 minutes remaining.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Warning.
Acknowledged.
3 minutes
Awaiting orders.
remaining.
Affirmative.
Awaiting order.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, awaiting sir. Orders. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledge.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Mission saved.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting.
Warning. 1 minute remaining.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Very well.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building. Convoy
Yes, sir. Vehicle
approaching.
reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Insufficient.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agree. At
Unit
once.
ready.
Of course. Agree.
Building.
Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. At once. Of course. Reporting.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Agreed. Affirmative. Agreed. At once. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Agreed. At once.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative.
Convoy approaching.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Training.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Training.
Reporting.
Unit ready.
Very well. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative. Very well. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Convoy approaching.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Waiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Ready and
ready.
waiting. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. 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 Acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
lost. Soviet
Yes, sir.
reinforcements
Acknowledged.
have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative.
Soviet
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
reinforcements
Acknowledged.
have arrived.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Soviet
Affirmative.
reinforcements
Affirmative.
have arrived. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Insufficient funds. Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative.
Yeah. Okay.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
Unit
Yeah.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base is under attack.
Vehicle. Reporting.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Reporting. Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Base is
Acknowledged.
under attack.
Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Repairing. Unit ready. Building. On hold.
Yes, sir.
Cancel.
Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Reporting. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Training.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir. Very well. Awaiting orders.
Insufficient funds. Convoy approaching.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Awaiting order. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
On hold. Building.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged.
Awaiting orders. Affirmative.
Unit
Awaiting
ready.
orders. Affirmative.
Building. Convoy approaching. Unit ready.
Awaiting orders.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Awaiting
funds.
orders. Very well. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Affirmative.
Yes, sir.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting.
Unit ready. Our base is under attack.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Building.
Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Awaiting orders.
Reporting. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Prepare.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders.
Unit
Acknowledged.
lost.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Convoy
Reporting. Acknowledged.
approaching.
Vehicle report. Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Affirmative.
funds.
Acknowledged. 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 Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit lost.
Waiting orders.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Convoy approaching.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Mission failed.